news tonight. DG NTA Abdulhamid Dembus condoles with family of the late Selimota, eulogizes the deceased. Mixed reactions trail Thursday tragic train accident as correspondent visits Chikakore community. And Islamic cleric reminds Muslim women on the Islamic injunction of modesty. Hello, this is the news at 7 on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. I am Mariam Jitubo. The Director General, Nigerian Television Authority, Saliu Abdulhamid Dembus, has described the late Selimota Idowu Suleiman as a dedicated and obedient staff whose character is worthy of emulation. The Director General made these remarks when he led the management team to condole with the family of the deceased at the Achikakore home in Kubwa, Abuja. Onoze Yakubu reports.
On arrival at the family home of the late Selimota Idowu Suleiman, the management team of NTA was ushered into the compound. The Director General Nigerian Television Authority, Salihu Abdulhamid Dembus, expresses shock over the circumstances surrounding her death, describing it as a big loss to the NTA family.
We give thanks to Almighty Allah for the life she has lived, and of course the lives that she has impacted while she was alive. Based on the testimonies we heard from her colleagues, and of course the management of the authority, the deceased is one individual that one can describe as humble, God-fearing, and very down to earth. For us in the NTA, it is a very, very big loss for us.
We sincerely appreciate this visit. Though it's never a visit that everyone would pray to have, but it's inevitable.
Special prayer was offered for the repose of the soul of departed.
May Al-Jannah Firdaus be her final house. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. Allahu samad. Qul huwallahu ahad. Allahu samad.
Until her death, the late Selimota Idowu Suleiman was a principal accountant with NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the recent train accident which occurred at the Chikakore area of Kubwa in Abuja, during which the late Selimota Idowu Suleiman of the Nigerian Television Authority met her untimely death, has continued to generate a mixed reaction from different quarters. Ifeanyi Ezumba, who visited the scene of the accident, has an update.
They call it Angwa Fulani in Kubwa. Right there is the exact spot where the late Salamatu Idowu Suleiman was knocked off by the moving train yesterday. It was indeed a Black Thursday for not just the family, the community, and of course the Nigerian Television Authority. With me are some community members who actually witnessed what happened.
I came here to get something, to grant something, and to buy something in the morning, and we heard the train sound. When we heard the train sound, a two black car was crossing the rail, and the first one managed to cross, while the second one, the lady that was in the car, the second one got hooked. It was the car was magneted and she couldn't move, she couldn't go back, she couldn't go front.
Was coming, she tried to go backward, forward, no way. They saw her trying to remove her seatbelt, no way. When she was about opening the door, the train has already met her. You understand? And carried her, and they were shouting. In fact, before the train got to her, they were shouting for the train to stop, stop, stop.
Mr. Peter Okonkwo, who represented the community leader in Chikakuri, is one of the oldest residents. He speaks on their effort at getting government installed barricade.
I personally took the letter to Minister of Transport, his office. So both Minister for Transport and the state Minister for State. So we appealed to them. We even went as a group. I appealed to them that they should know how to help us for this community. Because as at that time, we were up to 300 families here. But now we have grown. From there, they told us that the project they were doing, they were not included. This particular bridge were not included. But the other one, the other side after that, and then the one in Biaji Road and the Arab Road. When they were constructing those things, we have been appealing to them.
Efforts to reach the manager of the Kubwa train station to speak on the matter failed. In Abuja, Ifeanyi Ezumba, NTA News.
And away from the side reports to religion. One of Allah's commandments for women folk is for them to use the hijab when in public places. This injunction, the Deputy Imam of Abu Huraira Mosque, Zone 7, Ustaz Abdul Qadir Umar, in his Jumat sermon, reminded worshippers of the non-negotiable for a Muslim woman not to wear the hijab. Abdullah Ajia has details.
Decency in Islam, as it relates to women, centers around the veil and covering. Ustaz Abdul Qadir Umar reminds the congregation that this injunction remains obligatory upon women. While making reference to Quranic verses, the cleric says negative consequences await those who disobey the commandments. Ustaz Umar preached that Islamic civilization remains the best model for families as against cultures that promote or allow obscenity.
Our women should appear in public in very decent dress, in hijab, jilbab, from their head to toe, and this will decrease or even eradicate all the social vices of lesbianism, fornication, and adultery among the women.
Parents should make sure that their wards or children dress properly, especially the female ones, because this indecent dressing is what draws the attention of males and cause a lot of atrocities, which as a society will not be accepted and not be accepted in Islam.
He admonished husbands and parents to provide guidance on this issue. Special dua for Allah's benevolent mercy upon the Ummah and leaders was offered. In Abuja, Abdullah Hajia, NTA News.
And away from religion, the FCT administration has reaffirmed its commitment to improving the welfare of the senior citizens. This is as the FCT Area Council Staff Pension Board unveils the operational manual at a management retreat. Onoze Yakubu has details.
FCTA Permanent Secretary Olushade Adishola says the administration places high premium on the welfare of retired officers and will continue to do so to enhance pension service delivery.
For all of us, we have that shared commitment to improve our service delivery to our pensioners. And these retreats are said annually to review our strategies, to improve on our operations.
In a paper presentation, the director of FCT Area Council Staff Pension Board, Nansdin Inden, reveals that the manual will serve as a guiding document for staff and other stakeholders to understand the operations of the board.
We want to maintain what we are doing in the Federal Capital Territory to offer service, world-class service that everyone will be proud of, and our senior citizens will enjoy our service at all times.
For years now, we have been enjoying a lot of goodies from the pension board. Even before it came in, we have been having problems. People have been owed their pension for years. But since inception, it comes into the office, nothing has changed.
Advise the employers to always ensure they get in touch with the insurance brokers to put in their names, the necessary things that they need to do to enroll, so that it will be easier for them to get their benefits when they are retiring.
This year's retreat is the 5th in the series organized by the FCT Area Council Staff Pension Board. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
For Nigeria to achieve financial inclusion for economic growth and development, eNaira, Central Bank of Nigeria digital currency policy, should be adopted by Nigerians. Professor Teresa Ogboma made this assertion during the 29th inaugural lecture of Nasarawa State University, KEFI, titled Achieving Financial Inclusion in Nigeria, What Role for the e-Naira? Blessing Mfulani reports.
Financial inclusion in all spheres of economy in Nigeria should be embraced. The inaugural lecturer, Professor Teresa Obonna Udenwa, an expert in banking and finance, opines that financial inclusion, which can easily be achieved through e-Naira, is vital for the Nigerian economy to achieve sustainable and equitable growth.
By using most of the financial products, you will find that it becomes easy for money to circulate in the system. And so long as money is circulating in the system, it's helping in the production process.
The introduction of CBN digital currency, the e-Naira, is consistent with the objective of attaining financial inclusion targets.
In those days, you could go to the bank to withdraw small money. You will stay in the bank from morning to night before you could withdraw any little money. But today it is no more so.
It is hoped the economic policies of government will translate to economic prosperity in the country. From KEFI, Blessing Mfulani, NTA News.
Talking Health, a book on how to make hospitals work, has been launched in Abuja. The book featured a series of questions and answers with respect to hospitals and provision of primary health care. Sophia Uchi reports on the 8-chapter book.
The author of the book, Dr. Lazarus Eze, says his years of experience as medical doctor influenced his write-up. According to him, determination, diligence, and synergy will improve healthcare system in Nigeria.
The states and local governments need to take more charge, invest more in health, and also the communities working with them, everybody playing their part to make our hospital work. So we need much more investment.
Book reviewer and other guests lauded the efforts of the writer, saying that a critical study of the book will reduce medical tourism.
The book discusses the stepwise approach to how we can get our hospitals work again. There is nowhere on earth that government alone does anything health. Health belongs to the Almighty God, not to government and not to private.
The book concludes by saying it is achievable, visualizing Nigeria where healthcare facilities are optimally functional, accessible, and affordable to all. Sophia Uchi, NTA News.
Similarly, to bridge the information gap on Basic Health Provision Fund, a civil society organization, Nigeria Health Watch, has taken awareness campaign to Kogo Community Mbwari Area Council of the FCT. Deborah Gazaiji reports that the event is part of the group's activities marking the Universal Health Coverage Day.
Basic Healthcare Provision Fund initiative is part of the reforms in the health sector. The program includes free antenatal care and free delivery alongside other packages for expectant mothers. But interacting with Kogo women on their impression of the development, which began in 2019, some of the women say the program is no longer functional.
Healthcare is not free, but FHIS, that was what our brother said. He is benefiting, and many people are benefiting, over 404.
They came to save our life and to also inform us we should go around and tell other people that so that they will be aware that there's a free treatment from government.
Strengthening the capacity of primary health care centers, Nigeria Health Watch, and Improve Healthcare Advocate says should be visible now that President Muhammadu Buhari has signed the Health Insurance Authority Bill into law to ensure universal health coverage for all.
What we've come here to do is to mark the Universal Health Coverage Day and also to bring to awareness to the public notice of the BSCPF and how it has been working, the Basic Healthcare Provision Fund, how has it been working in this community, and also for the community members to share with us and share with the general public their challenges and how they've been able to mitigate them.
From Kogo Mbwari Area Council, Deborah Gazaji, NTA News.
The Association of Kwantagora Emirate resident in Abuja has resolved to harmonize human and capital resources to address a number of infrastructure and community challenges in Kwantagora and environs of Niger State. This dominated discussion of its 2022 end-of-the-year meeting and awards presentation. Abdullahi Ajia reports.
Sons and daughters of Kwantagora Emirate resident in Abuja are using this forum to forge a common front that will galvanize ideas and resources towards rebuilding their ancestral home. They intend to fast-track infrastructure development and intervene on social issues.
Unemployment, high rate of mortality and child rate in our rural areas. To put our hands together so that we can be able to help our people.
Hence the creation of this forum, so that this will enable us to communicate and know really what is happening there.
Emirate, as you heard it, has a lot of challenges in the areas of agricultural development and many other things. People from that emirate that are residing and doing whatever they are doing, be it a public or private sector works in Abuja.
In its 7 years of establishment, individuals, including the immediate past Executive Secretary FCDA, Omar Gambo Jibrin, who have supported the association, were recognized with award.
A reward for hard work means more of this hard work.
The strength of the association, all agreed, lies in the unity and commitment of members to help one another. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
Yay, Fresh Show time! The new Fresh Show.
You're not driving?
I prefer to walk these days.
Since when? Auntie Blessing, I scored 2 goals yesterday.
You? Couch potato? Playing football now?
Since when?
Cynthia's slow motion daughter dancing. Since when? Cynthia, is everything okay? Your husband now prefers walking instead of driving? Your son is playing football and your daughter is dancing energetically. Since when?
Since we started enjoying the new Freshio drinking yogurt.
New Freshio?
Yes, new Freshio. A good source of vitamins A, B6, B12, D, and zinc that keeps you active and refreshed.
Listen, you jogging? Since when?
New Freshio. Nutritious goodness every day.
Oh, what fun it is to win in the Lush Hair Braids to Millions promo. Christmas came early. Everyone is a winner in the Lush Hair Braids to Millions promo. Get free 100 megabytes MTN data and a chance to win 1 million naira, a car, generator, and other amazing prizes. Simply buy Lush Hair Wow, Ready, Jumbo, or Mega Braids Pack. Open the pack flap, SMS your unique PIN to 38353. Hurry now. Terms and conditions apply. Lush Hair. Be beautiful.
Growing up in a big family, there weren't always enough seats at the table, so we started eating on the floor so that we could enjoy our food and cokes together, to remind us that the most important part of any meal is being together.
Oh, what fun it is to win in the Lush Hair Braids to Millions promo. Christmas came early. Everyone is a winner in the Lush Hair Braids to Millions promo. Get free 100 megabytes MTN data and a chance to win 1 million naira, a car, generator, and other amazing prizes. Simply buy Lush Hair Wow, Ready, Jumbo, or Mega Braids Pack. Open the pack flap, SMS your unique PIN to 38353. Hurry now. Terms and conditions apply. Lush Hair. Be beautiful.
And for sports, here is Wayne Dogu.
African Soccer Ruling Body continues its discussion and deliberation on the proposed Super League scheduled to start in 2023. The Super League was first proposed in Europe but failed to materialize after UEFA and the country's FA refused to back the idea. The league seemed to have found its way into Africa as CAF, under the leadership of Patrice Motsepe, has agreed to the idea. They've agreed that it will kick off in 2023 with 24 clubs, but according to UK-based journalist Osaso Obayuana, the team has been reduced to 8 for a start. Meanwhile, screen goddess Ngozi Ezeonu led a band of actors to the main bowl of the Stephen Keshi Stadium, Asaba, capital of Delta State, as the maiden edition of Ifeanyi Chijieni Memorial Cup kicked off. Ifeanyi Chijieni, a mercurial member of Nigeria's senior football team, Super Falcons, shockingly died 21st August 2019 following a brief illness. Respected veteran Nollywood diva Ngozi Ezeonu, a lover of the girl child and fan of Ifeanyi Chijieni, graced the opening match between Anambra Angels and Delta Babes Football Club. Ngozi praised the former Super Falcons goalkeeper Judy Chime, teammate of late Ifeanyi Chijieni, for championing the idea to remember the fallen she-hero. Wayne Dogo, NTA News.
And that was the news in English. Up next, translations. Good night.
Ama gwa je sha je wona abiku sha gbeda wa na ba sha gbeda wo mo precious ayuba won gwa na ba ye gai enti sana gman yin adudu ye Salihu Abdul Hamid ye Dambos wada nge ya teteshi ye Selmota Idowu Suleiman ya akinya be wo wa hin be shin wo shin otutu ntu ngechia we hwi ye teteshi bagbatu we ga sa he wo momo nshoko ya gawo na ze Yakubu wada nge sana gman ye be da bada ni sanu we be lo na baba na de ateteshi ye Selmota puwa nkolele chika kore nko lo nkubwai wagodo nge nti nla gi zamanesa ye Selmota Idowu Suleiman be shin sana gman agwe doku sapa ya tnishin bae ba ku shoko yiwe na ba fu ba buba na da NTA fi adudu anabaja jesi da nge na sala bagbatu an ko za go ba ku ajepue ntuko bae ba lefi bake ko bae ba ku mi ba pye nu sala gabi mashin ya Ustaz Abdul Kadir nge Umar bai da sanu wo bai gin juma yu sala busi Abu Hurare na salashi ba ko lo use sapa uguta ba ki sun dai Abdullah jiya wadai nge bagbatu ga an ko sa asalashi to shi ba kmakma inu wa godu nge zaza haigo wa ci an ko za wa na bai baba mi ba fi sala bagbatu ye ntiga ba bui inge ashige si nkura na da nge ko be bwa ba ayi baya ku shoko yiwe na baya sa sai fi ikiye ndakma naje amma gbaja na baji ku sai be ja da wo ko na shoko asi paga shoko yin su sai su
kallo barkamu da warhaka sunana Safiya Isa Aminu ga labaran namu a takaice. Shugaban tashar gidan talbijin ta NTA Salihu Abdulhamid Dambos ya bayyana margayya Salimat Ido a matsayin ma'aikaciya da ke mai da hankali ga aikinta da ya kamata a yi koyi da ita. Shugaban tashar ya bayyana haka ne a lokacin da ya jagoranci shugabannin zartarwa na hukumar domin yi iyalin mamaciyar gaisuwa a unguwar Chikakore da ke Kubwa a nan Abuja. Wakilinmu Onoze Yakubu ya bayyana mana cewa a lokacin da suka isa harabar gidan margayya Salimat Ido Suleiman, shugaban tashar gidan talbijin ta ƙasa Abdulhamid Dambos ya bayyana kaduwarsa saboda faruwar wannan al'amari wanda ya haddasa rasuwar mamaciyar, inda ya bayyana shi a matsayin babban rashi ga tashar NTA. An gudanar da addu'o'i na neman gafara da ganin Allah ya gafarta ma mamaciyar. Ɗaya daga cikin abubuwan da Allah subhanahu wata'ala ya umarci mata shine su rufe jikinsu da hijabi idan suna wajen gidajensu. Wannan na cikin tunasarwa da limamin masallacin Abu Huraira da ke Zone 7 Ustaz Abdulkadir Umar ya yi a cikin hudubarsa ta yau Juma'a. Wakilinmu Abdullahi Ajiya ya bayyana mana cewa Ustaz Abdulkadir Umar ya jaddada ma al'umma cewa rufe jiki ya zama wajibi ga kowace mace musulma, inda ya kara da cewa duk wacce ta sabawa dokokin Allah za ta ga sakamako daga gare shi. Ya yi kira ga iyaye da mazaje da su kasance masu sa ido akan 'ya'yayensu mata da ɗora su akan hanyar da ta dace. Ƙarshen labaran namu kenan, mu kwana lafiya.
ndewo gị bụ onye ọma na-ekiri anyị nụrụ akụkọ na mgbede aha mbụ Okwi Francis Iden. onye isi gburugburu nke NTA bụ Salihu Abdulhamid Dembos akọwala Selimotu Idowu Suleiman nwụrụ anwụ dịka onye dị ike n'ọrụ ma bụrụkwa onye na-erube isi nke kwesịrị nṅomi. onye isi gburugburu a mere nke a mgbe ha gara leta ma kụdoro ezinụlọ nwata nwaanyị ahụ nwụrụ anwụ na Chikakore Kubwa dị n'Abuja. Nọzọ Yakubu wetara ya bụ akụkọ mgbe ha gara nleta ịkụdoro ezinụlọ a. Ha kpekwara ekpere ka Chineke nabata mkpụrụ obi ya na ndokwa. otu n'iwu ala nyere ụmụ nwanyị bụ ikpuchi hijabụ mgbe ọbụla ha nọ n'etiti igwe mmadụ. Abdullahi Ajiyo kwuru na nke a so n'ozi ọma nke osote imam nke Abu Hurairah Mosque Zone 7 bụ Ostaz Abdul Kadri zipụtara taa bụ Fraịde. Ọ kọwara na iwu a enweghị mgbaga ọbụla n'ebe ụmụ nwaanyị Muslim nọ n'ụwa gbaa gburugburu. Taa ka anyị si tụgharịa ma wetere gị ya bụ nchịkọta aka. Aha m bụ Okwi Francis Iden. Ndewo.
Ẹkúkalẹ̀ o ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòyí ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín. Mo Bọ́lájí Mátìní oníròyìn. Ọ̀gá àgbà iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán NTA Salihu Abdulhamid Dembos tó ṣíwájú àwọn alákòóso iléeṣẹ́ náà láti kẹ́dùn pẹ̀lú ẹbí ọ̀kan lára àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ yìí Selimotu Idowu Suleiman tó pàdánù ẹ̀mí ní àná òde yìí sọ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ wípé olóògbé Selimotu jẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ kan tó ṣe é mú yangàn nínú ìwà àti ìṣe, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò fi iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ṣeré rárá. Alákòójọpọ̀ ìròyìn Onose Yakubu ròyìn wípé ọ̀gá àgbà sọ ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn ọ̀gá kankan náà sọ̀rọ̀ olóògbé náà ní rere. Gbogbo iléeṣẹ́ gbàdúrà kí Ọlọ́run kó tẹ́ sí afẹ́fẹ́ rere. Ọ̀kan nínú òfin Ọlọ́run fún àwọn mùsùlùmí lóbìnrin ni wípé wọ́n ní láti máa lo ìbòjú èyí tí wọ́n pè ní hijab tí wọ́n bá ń lọ sóde tàbí wà ní àárín àwùjọ. Alákòójọpọ̀ ìròyìn Abdullahi Ajiya ròyìn wípé igbákejì lèmọ́mù mọ́ṣáláṣí Jímọ̀ Abu Hurairah ẹ̀ka keje l'Àbújá Ustaz Abdulkadir Umar ló sọ ìdí mímọ̀ nínú wàásù Jímọ̀ tòní. Ó tẹ̀síwájú sí wípé ìgbésẹ̀ yìí kì í ṣe nǹkan tí à ń gbéyẹ̀wò fún àwọn obìnrin. Àdúrà pàtàkì wáyé fún ìlọsíwájú àti àtìlẹ́yìn gbogbo ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè. Tó àwòrán báyìí lọ́sẹ̀ tí ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ní àṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ojúmọ́ ire ni yóò mọ́ wa.